Welcome to the Drunkard's Path. For those who are new to this channel, my name is Shelley, and myself and my family, we run an online quilt shop at drunkardspath.com. I was going to say www. My sign goes, you don't have to say that. Okay, drunkardspath.com. Go online, have a look. We carry some beautiful fabrics. We carry high-end quilting fabrics. Moda, Riley Blake, by wonderful designers, beautiful collections. We've got, quite a selection now. So go on, have a look, and shop till you drop. Speaking of shop till you drop, our Black Friday sale is on right now, and it goes until December the 1st, and it is 25% off everything in the shop. And when you go to checkout, it will automatically apply so that you don't have to put a code, anything like that. Angela's has it all set up that you will get your 25% off. So again, that goes until December the 1st. So shop, shop, shop. We will be, this is an announcement here, our shop, we're going to be vendors for the Sarnia Quilt Guild Sew Day Retreat. Actually, 2 days, but we're going to be there for the Friday, November the 28th at Redeemer Christian Reformed Church, and that is at Blackwell, and that will be all day on the Friday, November 28th. So I hope to see anybody that's local out there. You have to be a guild member. I'm so sorry. For all the guild members, you are invited to come out, even if you haven't signed up for the Sew Day, the retreat. So hopefully we'll see you out there. Last video we said we tried to get a hold of the winner of our summer/fall quilt giveaway, and this person has not got back to us. So we said, okay, we gave this person ample opportunity to get back to us. So we had to choose another winner. The winner of our summer /fall giveaway is Sandra Schroeder. And Sandra, we have your email address, so we're going to get a hold of you, and as soon as you confirm, we will send this right out to you. Our next big giveaway, it started, I believe, October 1st until December the 20th. We're not gonna go to the end of the year because we wanted to be able to give this away for Christmas. So this is the beautiful quilt kit fabrics. So hopefully there's not much glare there, but we've got your creams and your nice blues. This is a beautiful, beautiful winter kit. Now, we put a pattern in there. You can use the pattern or not. Use these fabrics for whatever you want. So to win that, if you have made a purchase in that time frame, your name goes automatically into the draw, and that will be drawn on, well, actually the 21st of December, because it's going to go right to midnight on the 20th. So then we will let the person know, whoever won. So get your orders in, and you can be walking away with this for Christmas. Each one of our videos, we do a $25 gift card or a smaller prize, like, some fat quarters or some notions or something. We try to just to say thank you, and we appreciate people watching. So for this giveaway, if you give a like and leave a comment, it's really, really important that we leave a comment. So I'm going to ask you a question of what's your favorite color, okay, for your fabric. So, and that gives us a good idea of when we make orders, what should we go to? What color should we, what color should we try to get to appease the people that actually purchase this, instead of going like, my opinion doesn't mean much, right? So it's good to hear from you. So what is your favorite color of fabric? Put that in the comments, and then your name can go in for the $25 gift card. And this one goes to Dawn A. Ma 6166, or your name is Donna Ma 6166, because DAWN AMAW 6166. Okay, so give us a shout at support@drunkardspath.com, and we will get that $25 gift card emailed to you. We do not have anything new into the shop, but we will for next video, so stay tuned for that. Now I'm going to show you what I've been working on. I have been working on the vintage Christmas quilt along, and this is in the Lori Holt book. the Very Vintage Christmas, which I think I've got one on order coming into the shop. So if you wanted to do this, there is a book coming in, and maybe you've got it already, but you do need this book to do this quilt along. And these are 6-inch blocks, and they're tricky. They are tricky. So I've already shown up, I think, to block number 12. So these are the next. I did 5 more blocks, and this is the first one, and it is a bell. So we've got some small pieces in there. And again, because the background I chose is really close to some of these other fabrics, I chose to go outline it with a black thread so you can see it better. So that's one. The next one still needs to have the embroidery done, but this was a cute little ice skate, and I have to embroider the laces here. So that's the next one. The third one I got done, he's so cute, is a little deer with a bow tie, and I have to embroider his little antlers. So that's the third one I got done. Oh, these pieces were so tiny to do the sew and flip on his nose. I just wouldn't believe how small they are. The next one is a church. So that's my version of it. And the last one I got done is this nice cup with the star in the middle. And I think I'm almost halfway there. So will I get done by the end of the year? I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. But that's okay. Winter's coming, and I'll get it done when I get it done. As you know, I've been working on the temperature quilt from the start of this year. Now I've got halfway through November done. So this is the section of November's bit that has to go on. Then I have to do the other half of November, and it will go on to this one. This is all the way to the end of October. But look at those colors. You can tell we had a hot summer. So we just kind of fold it back. And that's what it looks like so far. And I just keep going, and I'm almost done. The end of December, yay, because this one's actually a bit of work. It's just because you have to write down the temperatures, and then like color in your little mock-up that you have, and to make sure you got everything going the right way and the colors are correct and that. So I'll be kind of glad to get this one done, but I think it's going to look really sharp when it is. And I'll probably, I'll ask you, Lori Ramsey out there, if you can quilt this for me at the end of the year or the beginning of next year. I know you'll have some great designs for this. The next block I have is the November block from the Sherry McConnell Quilt Along. So again, her free pattern comes out the first Monday of every month, and this is the November block, which I really like doing because I love doing Dresden plates, and I thought it was a really good idea. So you've got a quarter of a whole Dresden plate block, and I thought what a good idea that was. So that's November, and then December's is going to be out shortly, and then with that she gives the finishing pages so you can see what it's going to look like when it's all done. So I'll have that one done as well. Motor blockheads. Got them done. Got the whole thing done. I just have to sew it together now. So I'm going to show you the last 3 blocks. This is block 22 by Stacy Lessieux. So that's what that one looks like. And the block looks like this. The next 2 blocks are bigger blocks, and block 23, keep some order here, is called Crisscross Applesauce by Laura Muir. Looks like this. These ones are quite big. And that one looks like that. So what fun fabric, eh? Halloween. So there's lots and lots of blocks that go there. 4 ones that are this size, one that's actually a 27-inch block, and all the rest are, I think they're 10.5. And the last one, where are you, is called Mod Water Wheel, and that's by Sarah Thomas. So it looks like that. And this was the last block, which I'm like, yay, thank goodness. So this one will be done as well. Looks like that. So there we go. We got all the blocks done. Now I just have to piece it together, and hopefully by next video I can show you the piece top, and then I'll have to get that one quilted as well. Next I'm going to show you a quilt that I'm working on. Is this quilt as you go. Now I've never done one like this before, and I know it's fairly simple to do. Now I'll just show you one of the blocks, what it looks like. It looks like this, right? And all you do is you've got your backing and your batting. So you cut all your backing squares and your batting squares to a 10.5. Or actually I made it a little bit bigger to 11 because I trimmed down. And then you lay your strips down and you sew and you flip and you sew and you flip. And then you do the other side. Sew and flip all the way across. And then you trim it to your 10.5-inch block. So I think I'm going to end up making like 30 of these. And this is, I'm going to show you what 4 look like together. So you're going to put them together so it looks like that. So you have your little points coming in the middle, and it makes this really lovely pattern. And then you're going to go across and down, and then you'll have your completed quilt. So what I was watching this technique on a video that I saw on YouTube. What I saw that she did was when she gets a row of these, she zigzags these together. So then you can have it so it's going to be nice and even, right? So they're butted together and you just zigzag here, and then for your piece that goes across, it looks like a binding piece. So you kind of like you sew just like a piece of binding, and you sew it here so it lays open here, and then you do one on the back of this side, and so you're going to fold that over and fold that under. You're going to actually do that first, and then you zigzag it, and then you fold that back, and you can sew. You can either do it by hand, or you can use your machine, which more than likely I will be using my machine with it. You'll see the seam, but you know what? That's okay. Just get a matching thread, and the same with the back. Then you fold it, and then it's joined, and then you do your long joins the same way. So there's lots of videos on how to do this online, but I just really like that technique with zigzagging it together because it's going to stay nice and squared up for you. Okay, I'm going to show you this small wall hanging that I just finished. This is a free pattern put out by Primrose Cottage. Now, if you sign up for their quilting newsletter, they put out a free pattern every month. Just like I show you how they do the cross-stitch ones every month, they also do a free pattern for quilting. So this is the one that they put out. So just sign up for the newsletter. I'll put a link down below to their page. And this is quite nice. I saw it, I thought, wow, that is really beautiful. I watched their YouTube videos and I saw this, I thought, I'm signing that up right away. And it gives it, the pattern itself is well written, easy to follow. And I used some of our, I think it's called a Very Vintage Christmas. I'm pretty sure it is. So we have this fabric in the shop, and look at this. Isn't this gorgeous? I just have to say, I'm tooting my own horn. Yep. I really, really liked how this turned out. I love this fabric line. It is so beautiful. The only one that doesn't belong in that collection is this green here, and that's Good News, Great Joy, is this green, but all the rest is the Very Vintage Christmas. And I quilted it myself. I'm going to just move that in nice and tight so you can see that quilting. It's a jingle ball with some holly leaves in there. And I just put 5 of those motifs. And then I just quilted in the ditch around the edges and around here just to keep, make sure it doesn't shift or anything. So I'm just going to show you the back so you can see the quilting a little better. You can see it better. Isn't that cute? So I think this one turned out so nice. So this is going to be hanging upstairs in my hallway, and I just love the look of that. Remember, it's a free pattern. Okay, one more thing I have to show you in the sewing department, in the quilting. Now I want to show you this booklet that Pamela Ng from our Sarnia Quilters Guild so kindly let me use and to distribute. It's called the Potato Chip Block Book, and this book is absolutely genius, and you can get it. She has allowed us to put it on our website as a PDF that you can go and get this for free, and I highly, highly recommend that you do. This is what it looks like, and there's patterns through the whole thing. What it does is use, she calls them potato chips, and they're just like a 2 by 4 inch pieces of fabric where you use light and dark scraps to make quilts. And it was Pamela and some ladies from the guild that put this together, and she shows you exactly, she gives you the basics, she shows you how to sew them together. So you're just using with light and dark fabrics. I'm sure everybody's got tons in their stash. This is a great stash buster, and look at that, how you put them together. And there are so many different combinations that you can do. I'll just show you just a couple of them. Like, look at the, I just can't believe, like, how many quilts can you make just by using light and dark scraps and cutting them out to the sizes. She tells you what the potato chips, it gives a whole definition. This book is well thought out, well put together, so please, please go on our site, get yourself the PDF, and run this out for yourself and try it out. And this is what I did. I did a table topper with some Christmas fabric that I had. Actually, I'm going to hold this up because I don't want it to drape on the edges. This is my table topper, and look how nice this turned out. It is so pretty, and I quilted it with the jingle balls. It's a different motif, but it turned out so nice. So what I did was I chose one of the patterns in there, and I made 4 blocks, and when you put them together, they make secondary patterns on there. So you can see how when you put them all 4 together, what you get. So if you keep going with this, you can have any size quilt you want. So please, please do take advantage and go on and get that PDF and try it out. This is very beginner friendly, as well as you can make it as complex as you want. So give it a try. And this is the quilting on the back. You can see the jingle balls. I just want to quickly talk about what's upcoming. Winter's coming. Yes, winter is coming. So let's get ourselves ready. I think it's February, the Fat Quarter Shop is going to start a new quilt along called Social Lights 3. Now, these are the pages that are available for free on their website. We will link it below. Go on there and have a look, and it shows you how to make 3-inch blocks, tells you what you're going to need to make the 3-inch, 6-inch, and 9-inch blocks. These are the fabric requirements, and it just gives you some information of what is involved in this quilt along. So I got myself a couple of fat quarter bundles. I wanted to try some Tilda fabric, so when I was on my travels, I stopped up in Stratford at UL Fabric Shop, and I saw they had some Tilda fabrics, so I got these beautiful colors, so nice. And this fat quarter bundle as well. So the Tilda fabrics, this is what I'm going to use for my Social Lights quilt along. Now it's a bunch of different designers coming up with different blocks. So again, try these out. These are all free patterns that they're going to be putting out. So just get yourself some fat quarters. So get yourself some fabric. We have lots of fabric here in the shop, and please do try something like this. And now 3-inch, I could say, like, that those are tiny, but try the 9-inch blocks, and and just see and challenge yourself. And at the end, you get a really beautiful, beautiful quilt. And I know they spend a great deal of time coming up with these sew-alongs, and I love to take advantage of them, and I do have fun, and I do challenge myself, and it is at the end of the day, it is worth it. And I just letting you know that it's going to start. I'm pretty sure it was February. Yeah, right there. The date's Friday, starting in February 2026. So keep an eye out for that one. So I wanted to show you a little project bag that I made with the fabric. We carry this fabric in the shop, but it's going quick. That bolt is getting pretty skinny over there. So remember I said I was going to try a project bag with a zipper on the top. I said I was going to figure it out. Well, I did. So this is what this one looks like, and that's the inside. So very cute bag for yet another cross stitch project that I have here, which is that bag is holding this Snow White one, which I haven't started yet, but I'm going to do this for my my granddaughter, who's going to be graduating up to her big girl bed pretty soon. So she's going to get shifted to the other bedroom, and hopefully we'll have that done in a few months to hang up on her wall. A couple of cross stitch things. I like cross stitch, so I'm going to promote as much as I can. I got into the Christmas mode right now, and I wanted to do all the Christmas cross stitch things that I could. So I saw Hands Across the Sea put out their Christmas cross stitch. It's not a cross stitch along, it's just a cross stitch, and it's called Threads of Christmas Past MB 1914, and that's what it looks like. Now, this I bought as a PDF on their website, so you can go there and purchase that. I forget, it's in pounds, so you have to have a look, and I forget what it was, either 20 or 24 pounds for this cross stitch chart. And I just thought it was just so pretty, so beautiful. And I've never done really like an alphabet one. And then there's some different like flowers and whatnot and a border down at the bottom. So, and I just started it last night. So it's still in the hoop. And this is in a Q-snap, which I swore I was never ever going to use Q-snap. But I bought one out of necessity. And you know what? I love it. I just like never say never. That is the start. Wait, oh, it goes that way. That was my start. So I just barely got a bit of the border, but it was only last night, and I did order the silks. So I have the nice silks to stitch this one. So if I'm going to do it in silk, this one's going to go in a frame when it's all said and done. So there's that. And I decided also, with the Jingle Ball coming up on the 5th, 6th, and 7th of December, I was telling you about the Jingle Ball on my last video. And that is through Lindy's Stitches. So if you still wanted to join up for any of the classes, like this is huge, like as far as cross stitch goes. Ladies from around the world do this Jingle Ball, right? And we have some incredible designers: Teresa Kogut, Stacey Nash, and our own Canadian designer Jeanette Douglas, among many other designers. They offer classes, you have shopping online, and it's all a virtual retreat, sort of, I guess you could call it. So go on there, have a look, and it's, I think it's $10 or $15. I don't remember how much it costs to get a ticket to get in the ball to start with, and then you can pick the classes that you want. But at least that gives you, if you buy just the ticket, you can do the shopping for all the new charts that are coming out. So I decided I was going to also do Stacey Nash's Ginger. So cute. I started her, and I'm just going to hold it up, and I got her done. Isn't she cute? Whoopsie. Here, better kind of tilt the board just a little bit. She's got little ice skates on, holding a gingerbread house. So the class, see, and you don't have to have your piece finished, okay? Because these videos stay online. Once you sign up for your class, the videos will stay online, available to you for 30 days. So it just shows you how to fully finish your piece. So I signed up for Ginger. I got Ginger done. I signed up for Stand Up for Santa. I got him all stitched up. So I'm ready to go when my classes start in that first weekend of December. Lastly, I'm going to show you my progress on Elizabeth Stevenson, 1854, Queen of the May, because I want you to go on this journey with me. So that is what it looks like. And I did complete page 5. Yay, because I have so many things on the go. So this is where I am. I finished all the way up to here, so I just have page 6, which is this. So I did start page 6 by doing some more of the border leaves, and I'll be putting those flowers on. And then it just actually duplicates what's here, will be flipped on that side. So, and then that's halfway done. So stitch by stitch, you get this beautiful, beautiful stitch piece. And I think this is just going to be the crowning glory of my cross stitch. So I'm really, really happy with how, and this is done with silks too. I'm happy with how it's all turning out. So day by day, right? Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. As always, enjoy your holiday stitching, and yeah, keep sewing, keep stitching.